Hello, welcome to a new video of this channel, Other Ways of Living Single Mom Life. Today I'm going to start a series of moving to Spain. As you know, I have been living here in Spain for 6 years, so I want to do a series of different videos so that you can have a better idea of what it is to move to Spain, life here as a single mom, life here as a foreigner, etc. So the first video will be why I chose Valencia and what was the thinking about why I moved to Spain, why I moved to Valencia, what I think of the different places in Spain to live. So we will talk about the different areas and why I chose for myself Valencia. Before that, for those of you who don't know me, let me introduce myself. I'm Natasha. I'm an entrepreneur, with different sources of income, and what's the most important for me in my life is to enjoy life, showing others that realizing your dreams is possible, and that's what I want to do with this channel, so that you can see that your dreams are not unreachable, they are reachable. If I can do it being a single mom on a low income, you can do it as well. So as I said, I'm Natasha, I'm a single mom, I'm living in Spain with my daughter, and this is my channel. If you want to follow more and see more videos about single mom life in Spain, life as another way of life, away from what the system is telling us to do, working as a robot. Welcome to this channel. Feel free to subscribe so that you can see all of the videos that I will do from now on. Now let's start with the topic of today. So, the topic of today, moving to Spain. Why I chose Spain, why I chose Valencia. I think I haven't talked about it in other videos. So I left France in 2010, for what I thought was a 6 months internship in Germany. I thought I would come back to France afterwards. Now it's 13 years ago and I haven't come back. So before Spain, I was living on my 7th country, and this was China. I was living in China, on my 6th country, because Spain is my 7th, in the world. I was living in China. I had been living for 3 years, around 3 years in China. I love China, but I wanted to be back closer to my family who are living in France, and also to my friends. So I came back for 1 month in France for reflection to decide where I was going to live next. France was not an option, first of all because once, at least I think it's the same for every person who left the country, once you left your own country it's very difficult to come back, because you're such a new person that you created yourself with different pieces of the different cultures that you have lived with. So this was impossible for me to come back to France, plus the money I'm earning as a freelancer online or as an entrepreneur was not enabling me to live in France by any matter, or I would have to work many more hours, and that was not in my plans. So that's why I didn't choose France. Then I had to choose between, I wanted to choose between Croatia and Spain, because both of those countries have good weather, have the sun, have the sea, which are criteria that are important for me. As I wanted to improve my Spanish that I had learned while I was traveling around South America, hitchhiking all my world tour, I preferred Spain so that I could improve my Spanish again instead of Croatia, where I would have to learn a new language. So that's how I chose Spain in Europe. I wanted a Mediterranean country. Don't ask me why I didn't even think about Italy. Italy would have been Italy, say hi to my daughter. Italy would have was not on my list, even thinking about it. I don't know. I love Italy. In fact, I love traveling to Italy. Every city in Italy I think is so beautiful. I love photography, and I would take pictures at every corner when I was traveling to Italy. But this was not on my list. I guess also for the language, I didn't speak Italian, and I spoke Spanish. So that's how I came to the idea of moving to Spain. From that moment, I also had to choose which city. So three cities that I considered, or like more or less considered, but it was a quick choice, were Madrid, Barcelona, and Valencia. Don't ask me why I didn't even consider Granada, which was also south. Honestly, I love Granada now. I don't know if I had to think about it again, I might have chosen, right now if I would move, I could have chosen Granada, because I love it, the mountains. There is a good also community of unschoolers there. But at that time, I had been to Granada once as a teenager, and it was not on my list. I chose Valencia because it was close to the sea, and in comparison with Barcelona, which was also close to the sea, which is also close to the sea, well, it's less expensive. Barcelona is such a touristic destination that it's much more expensive. Madrid was directly out because it was a very big city and it was not close to the sea, which was one of the criteria that I chose. Living in Valencia, or what I did to choose before moving, I spent 2 weeks in Valencia to see how life was there. Directly from the first day, I loved the life in Valencia. I loved the fact that it was not too small, not too big. I could walk everywhere or cycle everywhere. They have a very good it's not free, but you pay very little per year to have access to governmental or public bicycles that you can have for 30 minutes. You pay just 30 euros per year, at least it was when I was living in Valencia Center. It was 30 euros per year for the card. This was super convenient. I love the vibe of Valencia, the fact that there are many foreigners living there, as well as Spanish people living there. I just loved it there. So in 2 weeks, it was quite quick, especially I also met the father of my daughter, which we are not together anymore because, as you understood, I'm single mom. But I met him also during those 2 weeks. It's not the reason why I chose to stay, but it's also one thing that happened during those 2 weeks. I just love the fact that there were so many activities organized at the beach. I love acro yoga. There were like many moments where we could go and do acro yoga. It was so easy to meet people in Valencia. So that's really the reason that made me fall in love with Valencia very quickly. Also the Spanish lifestyle and the way of living, they enjoy life. You can see it here. It's amazing that at any time of the day, people are at the cafe, people are on the terrace, people are at the beach, they are enjoying life. We talk about the crisis and the fact that many people are unemployed here, but even though they are unemployed, they are enjoying life because so many things are free here. Like the sun is free, the amazing nature is free, the beach, to go to the beach, it's free. So you can enjoy life quite easily, and that's something that I loved here. And also, as I said, the way of living. I was coming from China, imagine, where everything is quick. It's like Paris. Everything is quick. And here it was completely different. I could just walk. I knew, okay, I had to be there at, let's say, 10 a.m. I could just walk from my place to the place where I was supposed to go without feeling stress. That's what I like here. It's that we don't feel so stressed, and that's very, very nice. Another thing I love about Valencia is that you have what they call the river, which was formerly a river. There was flooding, so now they changed the place of the water to the outside of the city, and now they transform this place in a big park. So you have kilometers of green path and a park where many people do yoga, they come running, you can go with your dog, you can do anything. There are many things, parc infantil, so playground for kids as well. It's just an amazing place. So any place, anywhere you want to go in Valencia, if you come by foot or by bicycle, you can just use this green path and go the closest possible to where you want to go in the city, and leave the green path and go somewhere else. But this is a whole park with many trees, many shadows when it's hot. This is just an amazing thing about Valencia. They also have here many parks. So if you like green, this is a great place. You have a beautiful old town, old city, some parks with lakes, and you have the beach. You even have a natural park just outside of Valencia, which is called El Saler, where you have a big lake, which is amazing for sunset. I could talk hours and hours about Valencia and why I love it. In fact, I organize vegan tours here to take people to the best places to eat vegan here in Spain. So that's one of the things I love to talk about, is what many things to do here. And also, not directly in the city center, but if you're a nature lover, there are so many like waterfalls, river spots, camping spots for weekends or for summer. It's mountains, it's full of places to go for hiking, for excursions. So that's something I love about Valencia. So this was this video. It will be one of the series of moving to Spain. I hope you like this video. If you have any comments or any question about Valencia, and if you are thinking about moving here, just leave it in the comment. I will be happy to reply to any questions. If you want to see more videos about moving to Spain, but also my advice of living as a single mom here, subscribe, click on the button to subscribe. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to put a like. That way you can help me as well reach more people. I wish you a lovely day wherever you are. And as well, I would love to know where you are in the world. Put it in the comments below as well. Wish you a lovely day. Bye bye.